Přátelé můj, vítám vás back. Máme tu třetí díl Maxe Payna. Dneska jsem si vzal i pěkně bílou košili, aby jsme ten roleplay dodržovali co nejvíc. A těším se na další akce. Musím říct, že i když je to starší hra, tak pokaždý, když si užívám ty přestřelky, tak je v nich něco, co už se dnešním hrám nepodaří prostě tak zachytit prostě v té akci. Takže jsem zvědavý. Zatím ta těžká obtížnost celkem šla, byla tam jedna taková těžší část na začátku, ale jinak bych řekl, že nám nic jako problémy extra nedělalo. Tak jsem zvědavý, jestli dneska narazíme na první části, kdy už se jako trošku zapotíme. No a doufám, že máte pohodovou neděli. Dáme si společně pivečko, užijeme si Payna, dáme si Bing Chilling. A později si dáme ještě druhý streamek a zahrajeme si Expedici. Takže na zdraví, na příjemnou neděli, přátelé. Na odpočinek, než nám zase začne další týden. No a my se můžeme přesunout rovnou do hry. Jinak mám obrovskou radost z toho videa Last of Us, co jsem udělal. Do algoritmu se to docela chytlo. Tak tam přistávají komenty, lajky. Takže vám všem děkuju, co jste se k tomu vyjádřili, co jste na to koukli. Mám z toho radost. Tak jo, jdeme na to. Jsme připraveni.
Down behind the desk now, both of you.
Tak. Tady už bude rovnou akce, tak já si ještě zapálím. Protože pak už zase nebude na nic čas. To pak vy, jak se máte. Něco nového? Něco nového u vás. Dobré pivečko. Máme s takovou dobrou kombinaci pivo a energiťák. To mi začalo chutnat, nevím proč. Poslední dobou mi to chutná. Taky dobrý střídat tu sladkou s tou hořkou. Tak. Zažehneme heřmánek. Ale jdeme na ní. Tady si vzpomínám ze včerejška, že hned jako na nás naběhnou. Že to bude stát za to. No a samozřejmě, přátelé, jako u každého streamu. Pokud jste hodní lidé, dejte nám tam like nebo odběr. Tak, tady na to misi jsem se těšil. Tam mě baví. Protože ten Max Payne 3 má, řekl bych, takovou... Půlka těch misí je dobrá, zajímavá, originální. Půlka je taková mech, no. Tohle je ta dobrá část, podle mě. A nejsem moc jako světlej, ty vole. Vydržte. Tak. Musíme to mít vyvážený pěkně. Tak, co bych ještě řekl, než začneme? Ty, už jsme s ženou dokoukali toho Krále Šumavy. Je to výborný seriál. Ty, úplně mě to dostalo. Fakt ho všem doporučuji. Kdo jste neviděli. Pusťte si to. Byl tam jeden díl, který mi přišel takový jakoby... Nic moc, i tak jako zvláštně natočený, ale jinak to je prostě jako jeden z českých masterpieceů určitě, bych řekl. Tak, co jdeme na to?
Max! Max!
Yeah, it's safe. Come on.
We need to get you to the server room. Let's go.
Por que não posso ficar aqui com você debaixo da mesa?
Let's go. Come on.
Okay, I'm coming. Come on.
The real security guards had been run off, paid off, or bumped off. That left us. It wasn't a fantastically comforting thought.
They're all dead.
No, já věděl, že tady budeme mít další.
That That was the office Victor used at Fabricas Bronco.
Já musím říct, že mě ten Max Payne jako docela chyběl, ty vole, parto. Mám v plánu asi dohrát to jednou, pak to projít znova s přeskakováním třeba ukázek na tu úplně nejtěžší obtížnost. A pak bych možná klidně začal ty starší díly. To sami dáte na tu nejtěžší obtížnost. Že ta herní série Max Payne je prostě v mým srdci už dlouhodobě. Tak, zlatou součástku máme. Čágos, dobře, co u tebe?
Glad to see the security system is keeping the right people out.
Oh shit! What the hell? Are we dead?
No such luck. We gotta go.
It's through here. Are we going, Max?
Vydrž, my hledáme i zlatý součástky na zbraně, kurva. Já měl Glocka.
I managed security systems, not real security. Shit! The server room is just past those cubicles. O que que eu falei? O que que eu falei? A próxima pessoa vai levar uma bala. Fica calado. Bom.
These clowns were the same guns for hire who jumped our exchange at the stadium. Crotcha Prado, the Black Badge. Right-wing paramilitary chumps protecting whoever paid the most. I guess that made them more like me than I cared to admit. Were they just looking for another payday, or did their business with the Broncos run deeper?
Eu vou por aqui, você vai por ali. Mete bala! Mete fogo nele!
Kurva.
Good to go. Let's get that server back online.
Can we just spend a few more minutes? Make sure they're all gone?
Come on, don't worry. I got your back. Poor kid was scared shitless, but I thought we'd seen the worst of it.
Okay. The server room is just down here.
You're doing good. Come on.
Hey? I didn't think I'd have a day like this when I wake up in the mornings.
Wish I could say the same thing. Fact was, I'd gotten used to protecting Bronco in the big bad world. We hadn't anticipated a siege situation here, hadn't prepared for it. I couldn't tell the kid that. Something told me these guys didn't have security clearance.
Ty, on se zrovna schová, zmrt. A tam má další ještě. Tyve, tady ty kabinety, vole, ty jsou mi souzený, fakt. Tak, ukaž, počuj mi ten kvér pořádnej do píči. Tak vidíme někde zlatou součástku. Hlídejte se mnou, parto. Víc očí, víc vidí, samozřejmě. Tady je serverovna.
Come on, move. You gonna be able to fix this or what?
In a few minutes, eh? I should be able to reboot the system, get all the components back online.
What about Bronco's office? That's all I care about.
You should be able to lock us down, eh? If this works.
All right, well, whatever you're doing, do it quick. I'm gonna make a sweep of the building and then get back to Rodrigo's. The security system was back online. Things might be a little tougher for our fan club from here on in. Seemed like breaching the perimeter had been no more difficult than strolling through the front gates. But hey, who needs a Trojan horse when the alarm is down and your standing army is a dame, a dork, and a drunk? Bronco's office overlooked the atrium. I could check in and make sure he hadn't checked out.
All right.
Max! Your guys working on the security system now, sir.
It just came on!
Okay, good, then lock yourself down. Stay put. Let us take care of these guys down here. Once they realize they can't get to you, they should back off.
Max, try not to completely destroy the place.
Let's just concentrate on staying alive. Sir! There it went. He was tucked up safe. Now I needed to make it to the lobby to complete my sweep of the building, for what that was worth. I'm a self-righteous pain in the ass, but I'm not above embezzling office supplies. Poor girl was dead. Shot through the head by some hero fighting the rich one lonely secretary at a time.
Vole. Ne, to si máš vzít, Maxi, vole.
Agora tu se fudeu!
Ale. On ještě žije, vole. Znova, to už bychom byli dead. To musím dát líp, ne? Co?
It looked like we'd seen the worst of it. The elevator would take me back up to Rodrigo's office where we could wait the rest of it out.
Já jsem se chtěl ještě kurva podívat, vole, po té místnosti. Což tam byla součástka?
I didn't know what the hell I was gonna find up there, but I sensed it wasn't gonna be a stripper bursting out of a cake.
Senor Branco, I can't get through to him. Ever since the security door is triggered, he hasn't made a sound.
Rodrigo, it's Max. Open up. Can you hear me?
Eu já tentei.
Senor Branco, open up.
I'm gonna try to get in there from the roof. You find the security guard and get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I knew there was another way in upstairs for the helipad. The little luxury runaround that kept the rich looking down on the poor literally as well as metaphorically.
Rodrigo! Rodrigo! Rodrigo!
Of course, he was dead. Clean, one shot, a professional job. I began to look for clues. I couldn't get playback on one of the cameras and it looked like the disc was missing. Someone in this building was trying to keep things low-key. But then why had everyone else come driving through the goddamn wall? Fabiana. Even if the man who employed me was dead, his wife was still out there. Maybe she could be saved. Maybe some good would... Picking the photo from the broken fragments, something caught my eye. Figures.
Na zalazení důkazů, no jasný, no.
Only blind luck it meant the blast wasn't fatal. If I'd been out for any longer, the smoke would have gotten me.
Tohle je bez tak tam kvůli té referenci na Max Payne na jedničku, jak tam utíkáte z toho hořícího... Co to je? Divadlo nebo co to je? Vím, že tam je mise, že utíkáte z hořící budovy. Tenkrát byla docela těžká, když jsem jí hrál. Dohrál si DLCčka? Jo, Origins. A jaký jsou ty DLCčka? Já jsem AC Origins DLCčka nikdy nehrál. Stálo to za to? Je, proto ji musíme zachránit.
I was gonna be another charred corpse with his tongue hanging out and his hands to his throat. Perfect. If I wasn't immolated, I was gonna get crushed to death. Look at me. I've been contracted to protect two people. One was being held in some hole. The other was sitting at his desk with a bullet in his head. And the company that had its logo on my paycheck was melting on top of my head.
Jak on to popisuje realicky ty situace, to je prostě prdel.
There's no way one bomb could have done all this. Unless the place was made of gasoline. This whole joint must have been rigged. The kid hadn't made it. Fuck. I had to make this corpse-looting coward pay. Getting his gun was more than just expediency. Don't die here. Move. No one would be rebooting his system. Poor bastard.
Jak to dal do těch IT pojmů, ne? Já fakt koukám, jestli dali nějakou zlatou součástku i sem. Ale tady asi ne. Jsem si myslel, že jsme dead.
Rodrigo or not, Fabricas Bronco is falling apart quite literally. He had bullets in his gun. He should have shot himself and ended the pain.
My nemůžeme vlastně skákat do stran, když jsme jako zrakvený.
The last bunch of guys who tried to kill me might have had an idea.
Fakt jo, bavilo tě to víc než to? Tak tyhle, to je dobré.
I always loved steak, but not so much I wanted to become one. So much for a lazy Sunday afternoon. My next trick would be a high wire act with a fiery pit for a safety net. It was nice that no one was shooting at me for a change, but I'd take shot in the head over a slow roast on a spit any day of the goddamn week. Someone up ahead was hurt pretty bad. If he didn't die before I got to him, I might get some answers.
Hey! Why? Why Rodrigo Bronco?
Why? What?
Why did you come to kill Rodrigo Bronco?
Came to kill you. Because of what you did to us.
you so many of us?
What reason did this poor bastard have to lie? He would be dead from shock or loss of blood in half an hour, even if I didn't leave him there to burn.
Where's Fabiana?
What?
Fabiana Branco, where is she?
La Comando Sombra got her. Up the hill.
Then it was up the hill for me, I guess, where the gang held sway. I had to try to figure out who was using these angry paramilitary clowns as some kind of front to kill Rodrigo. I was a mess. Rodrigo Branco was dead. Fabiana was held hostage. I had no idea who was behind any of this. I felt like a fool. I was a sweaty, gray-haired mess. This place, well, this place was gonna kill me too. I could see that now. I decided that I was gonna die sober, not drunk. At least then I would see who shot me. It was time to take back control from whoever was out to get me. And if I didn't flush them out, at least my midlife crisis would confuse them enough so they did something stupid. It was the only hope I had. I knew I wasn't thinking straight. I'd been drinking and popping painkillers for years. I had a liver like a French goose and skin like red leather. Well, it wasn't perfect. In fact, it wasn't much good at all, but it was gonna have to do. At least I was facing in the right direction.
Tak, konečně bude roleplay i s účesem stejný.
Hello. Hello, Victor.
Max? Max, you're alive?
Of course I'm alive.
We did not know this. We are lost, Max. Our brother was everything to us.
I understand. Listen, I'm sorry about your loss. Both of you. Rodrigo was a good man. I failed him. But I was tricked.
What happened, Max?
I don't know. Some guys from the Crusher.
Počkej, máme změnu ohozu, o to já se musím postarat. Tak. To je lepší. Pohodička.
Prado came into the building downstairs, so while me and the security guard were dealing with them, an assassin must have come in and executed your brother. At least that's how I think it happened.
No, you killed him, Boha. You killed my brother.
What are you talking about? I understand you're upset, but please, why the hell would I do that?
To get his money, to take his money.
How am I getting his money, Marcelo? Please, think. I worked my ass off for your family. I saved your life twice.
Or more. Right now I'm going to get Fabiana.
Where is she? Where is Fabiana, eh?
She's in a place called Nova Esperanza.
How do you know this, Max?
One of the Prado told me just before he died.
Please, bring our sister-in-law back to us, Max. Our family is being torn apart.
So I guess I was finally about to go and experience the other side of Sao Paulo firsthand. The bit people try to ignore. The unpleasant memory they try to obliterate with cocktails and helicopters and parties and lines of blow, like rich fools the world over. I was a day off the sauce for the first time in years and knew I was due a hangover sent direct from Mother Nature. I had no idea where the hell I was gonna go, so I decided to head straight for the street party that seemed to be raging. Either that or some other fool had gotten there before me and now was being ritually sacrificed. I've had better ideas, but then I've also had worse ones, like accepting this job in the first place.
E aí, gringo?
Get lost, kid.
Eu me amarro nos States. Você precisa de ajuda, senhor?
Speak English?
Aham, falo sim, sem problema.
Need to know if you ever seen this girl, Fabiana. Come here for a second. Look at her.
I know lots of girls. Sexy. Come on, come on. This way.
Where are you going? Wait a minute. Down there?
Isso.
Jesus.
This way, come on.
At least I had found myself a tour guide.
Demorou, vai ser irado, cara. Demorou.
Hurry, mister. Party.
Konečně může být roleplay pravý. Poprvé, když jsem tenkrát viděl tuhletu změnu, když jsem viděl Maxe, vole, holohlavýho, nařvanýho v košili, ty vole, havajský, tak jsem z toho úplně nadšenej nebyl a dneska jsem za to rád.
The way I see it, there's two types of people. Those who spend their lives trying to build a future, and those who spend their lives trying to rebuild the past. For too long, I've been stuck in between. Hidden in the dark. What was I really doing walking in there with my bad haircut and ridiculous shirt? Was I there to make something right? Or was I just using a messed up situation to indulge myself, grasping at some desperate delusion of control? Maybe the two went hand in hand more than I care to admit. I had stumbled into some kind of street party. This was the kind of reality Americans paid top dollar to see. Slums had become tourist attractions, places where yuppies could gawk at the endless spirit of the poor from the inside of their bulletproof buses. I felt dumb and exposed. I missed the booze. Not that it mattered, sober or drunk, I was hardly undercover. I stood out in this place like a streetwalker in a monastery.
Continua andando, caralho! Que porra é essa que você tá fazendo aqui? Como que você sai entrando aqui assim? Anda, anda, vai pra lá!
What do you need, guys? What do you
O que
need?
você tá fazendo aqui? Eu tô te perguntando. Eu te chamei aqui, porra!
Easy, pal, easy.
Ah, então. Você é americano de merda.
Look, I didn't mean any offense.
Me dá só uma razão pra eu não te matar, seu americano burro.
Desculpa, amigo, por favor.
Passa tudo que você tem, viado. Pega o dinheiro dele, pega o dinheiro dele. Ah, relojão, hein? Passa aqui. Dá logo. Dá logo. Filho da puta. Valeu, mano. Bem-vindo à favela Nova Esperança. Agora não, fora daqui.
All things considered, I was gonna have to look on this as a good outcome. I was deep in gang territory. These kids were raised hating clowns like me. Middle-income ass-kickers who protected the rich by shooting kids like them.
Kurva, to už jsem o brejle přišel tak rychle. Dobře.
First day off the sauce and somehow I'd still ended up in the gutter.
Si nechal Max takhle naložit, ty vole. A jak co on mohl dělat, že když tam byli 3, vole. Všichni ozbrojený, jeden z nich ještě AKčko. Myslíte si, že jsem dal tu zlatou součástku? Já se vsadím, vole, že jo? Tady na ten druhý břeh, nebo ne? Tak asi ne.
Vamos lá. Vai. Eita. Aí, boa. Joga. Aí, toca pra sabedoria. Vai.
If there was one thing I'd learned since I've been here, it was that Brazilians came out of the womb kicking a ball. And for kids like these, was their one legal chance at a ticket out of here.
Sabe jogar palitinho, rapaz?
Mostra.
Pô, que isso, é a coisa mais simples. Vai lá, mostra pra ele. Você escolhe um dos 3 palitinhos.
Desculpa, olá. Fala inglês. I'm a little lost. Perdido? Onde estou?
Tá no lugar errado, rapá.
Não compreende. I need a phone, a telephone.
Bora.
Publico.
A gente não é centro de informação turística, não.
Well, they weren't gonna help me. And who could blame them? I was a dumb American in a place where dumb Americans were less popular than the clap. If I was gonna find my way out of this mess, I was on my own. It looked like there was a bar up ahead. The irony was not lost on me. I figured sobriety was no use to me dead.
Eu sou baseado. Ih, não é tua vez não, passa aí, meu.
Aí, tem visto a irmã do Wilson, mano? Aí, ela não tá mais garotinha não, hein?
De jeito nenhum. Tá no meio Raimunda. Tem cara de bruxa, mano.
Ah, não tô nem aí, cara. Só fechar o olho mesmo.
Proč nenechají jít rychlejc? Musím jít tady tím pomalým tempem.
O que esse cara quer?
Aí, bela camisa, hein? Tu perdeu o fusão, amigo.
Hey, are you lost?
In more ways than I could possibly explain.
I know you. At the disco, with the gun. Yeah, you had hair back then and better clothes. Anders Dudling from Steele, North Dakota. Why on earth are you here?
Well, I'm looking for someone. What are you doing here?
We came to help the cause. See, after I retired, my wife, she said I had to do something. And well, you know, I always loved kids, so I got involved in Angels of the Hill. Oh, it's a great cause, and they're really great folk, and, well, now we come down twice a year to help inoculate the children of the favelas. Yeah, oh, it's simply wonderful, giving back. Whole family does it. In fact, my little girl's coming in a couple of days.
Aren't you afraid?
I was a cop for 25 years. And granted, Steele ain't San Paulo, but, you know, I seen things. And people are the same everywhere, good, bad, indifferent.
Listen, have you heard anything about a woman, about 28, rich? She was kidnapped. I heard she was being held around here.
No.
All right, well, good luck.
All right, you too. You look like you need it. I gotta get back at it. Hey, I'll say a prayer for you.
Another life lesson I didn't want.
Another life lesson I didn't want.
de cima de mim, meu. Ô. Maluco, pô.
I hoped this classy-looking establishment would have a phone so I could call Passos. Either that or a gun so I could shoot myself and save these kids the bother.
Hey, that telephone?
Telefone, vai lá no fundo, ó. Segue em frente.
When you're stuck in a foreign country and you don't know the words for reverse charges, and you're in some lonely skin joint in the middle of some poor slum, having just had every last cent robbed from you, and you call yourself a bodyguard, then you know you're a loser.
Hey, Matt. Can I buy you a beer?
Do I know you?
I don't think so.
Look, if you're gonna shoot me, make it quick, I'm a little busy.
If I was going to shoot you, I wouldn't waste a beer.
Wait, come on. I'm trying to dry out a bit, so just a soda, please.
Sure. Why don't you go sit down?
Guaraná pra ele, chopp pra mim. Bem gelado.
To byl docela odvážný Rockstar, to si ani nespomínám, že tam tohle to dávali.
Yeah, well.
Wilson da Silva. Very good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, I think.
Although you'll forgive me if I promise never to employ you as my bodyguard. You did a great job watching after Rodrigo Bronco.
Fuck you.
You were set up.
Bet your ass I was.
Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever seen this guy? Sejano.
Yep, he's a real sweetheart.
Yeah, you sure put his gang out of business. But don't worry, those guys, they're a small fry. This is the guy I'm interested in. Neves. And this is his little buddy here. Milo Hegel. They work for this vigilante group, Crasha Preto.
Yeah, I know him.
Well, they're very popular with right-wing politicians, like Victor Bronco. Now, you see, many years ago, he helped clear some villages on a bit of land Rodrigo Bronco wanted to develop.
Rodrigo Bronco?
Yes, he did some very bad things. Anyway, have you ever seen this guy?
Maybe at the stadium.
I knew you were involved in that business. You know, I wanted to investigate that, but I got an order to blame it on some local street kids instead. Tell me, what happened there?
Nothing. We simply went to hand over some cash to this guy's clowns for a ransom exchange when this guy's clowns jumped us and they shot everybody.
Apart from you and your boy Passos.
That's right. We had to shoot our way out of there.
They let you go. It's okay, it's a little weird right now. But...
To je pravda, protože to byli ty dva borci, jak nás chtěli trefit tím RPGčkem, ale nechali nás jít. Je to tak. Nebo letět spíš.
Is involved in all this. I just don't know how or why. And I know that the UFE are involved in all this as well, but I just don't know how or why. And you know what's gonna happen? The moment is gonna come along when I put all these pieces together, and at that moment, someone is gonna come along and put a bullet in my head. Anyway, listen. I think you might want this.
Thank you. I'll need it.
And if it's Fabiana Bronco you've come looking for, I think she's up the hill.
So why don't you just go get her?
I don't know. I'm a cop. I mean, I'll fight corruption. I'll stand up to the rich and dumb, but if I go up that hill right now, I'll be dead in 3 minutes or less. Maybe you too, Max. You're in the jungle now.
So it appears.
If you survive the next hour, let's speak. You help me. And I'm gonna do what I can to help you. Good luck.
I didn't know what to make of what this guy had just told me. What was true and what was just someone else's convenient bullshit. Then some less than friendly locals came in and found me in the wrong mood to party.
Peraí. Olha quem tá aí.
E aí, gringo? O que você tá fazendo aí? No comprende. Leave me alone.
Você tem alguma coisa pra mim? Do you got something for me?
Mám, ty vole, kulku do hlavy, ty zmrde.
Tell you what I got. I got a gun, and if anybody thinks they're gonna take it from me, they'd be dead wrong.
Tady bylo někde.
Isso não vai ter final feliz pra você, mano. Esta você não ganha não, amigo.
Tak to by byl absolutně dead.
One vice at a time.
Ale to byl misklik. OK, dáme jenom rychle cigárko, parto. Takže 5minutová pauzička. A pak hned pokračujeme. Hele, tak to bych rád zkusil. Já mám i v plánu někdy ten Origins dohrát, až bude taková nějaká zase okurková sezóna na hry, takže dík, yes. Dobrá, chvilková pauza, hned jsem back. Tady za pauzičku, parto. Můžeme pokračovat? ne, já jsem jenom ukazoval synka, víš, naši přijeli z dovči takový krátký, tak... Takže tak. No a taky jsem chtěl předat mamče mojí kitku, víš, dneska je den matek, tak... Já tady na ty věci myslím, takže jsem to potřeba vyřešit, parto. Takže je to tak? Dneska mají maminy, den matek, přátelé. Takže bych chtěl popřát všem mamčám, maminám všechno nejlepší, protože na nich ten svět stojí. A opravdu si to myslím. Takže tak, všechno nejlepší. Tak, jsme připraveni? Já jsem napiju. Jinak Čágos Jiří, Čágos Václave. To se mě docela Slavomíre namotivoval na ty DLCčka. Ale já musím ještě dohrát, no, to Origins. Já to tam mám někde, tak za půlkou si myslím, že jsme. Já už jsem je vzal ty léky, vole, vlastně. Já myslím, že to bylo při tom předchozím pokusu. Už já furt, vole, tuším, že je tady něco schovaného, nebo ne? Asi ne. No jasně, že. Jedna část upilovaný bročky. Ne, to... Ty vole, on běžel sám, jako. Dobrý. Žiješ, prdelo?
No shooting! Por favor, amigo! No. Relax, soldier. You're American? Oh, jeez, buddy. Am I glad to see you? Oh, fuck me. I've been coming to this shithole town for the last 5 years. It's like a fucking insane asylum. But it's got the cheapest pussy in the world. Fuck me. I mean...
You're in a cat house in the slum, pal, doing who knows what.
I'm a businessman, bro. And they were fully legal in this country. I think... And I know how to tip, all right? It ain't my fault, man. It ain't my fault. Don't judge me, all right?
Have a nice day. Jesus, what a fucking creep.
Tak. to si myslím, že ta ještě na tom v pohodě. Tyjo, Denit, aby ty vole byla přes... No to je jedno, já nebudu zlej. Nebudu zlej. Hele, to asi přece ani nemůžeš mít sebraný všechny zlatý zbraně, když jsem to ještě ani nedohrál. A jestli myslíš třeba předtím, tak... Ale já jsem jak se na trojku dohrál jenom jednou, když tenkrát vyšla, oproti těm předchozím dílům, který jsem dohrál tak jako 2x, 3x. Takže nějaký už jsme sebrali, nějaký už máme kompletní, tak já nevím, 3, 4. A možná už jsem něco přehlídnul, takže jako sbírám to, když na to narazím. Protože mají větší damage ty zlatý zbraně. Ale jako... Ne, že bych se na to nějak zaměřoval, jestli mi rozumíš. Asi dobrý, jdeme dál.
It was Monday afternoon, and I'd already been thrown out of a
Ale
party,
můžeš to teda...
gone to a strip club, and got into a bar fight. This latest midlife crisis was certainly ticking all the boxes.
Že když si chcete přepnout na to AKčko, tak to nejde přes tady to, protože to on by ho zahodil, když máme potom víc zbraní. OK. To je pravda, to je pravda.
É o gringo. Ah, não sei. Tô vendo porra nenhuma. A gente desce ou não? Foda-se. Isso aí já era, não vale a pena não. É certo. Vamos lá.
The fireworks display was clearly in my honor, making sure everyone knew to roll out the red carpet for their surprise guest.
Jak se všichni vole stáhli?
I was walking into another not-so-welcome party. These hoods didn't look like Commando Sombra. Not that I was gonna get picky. This was clearly their turf, and I'd just shot up their favorite skin joint.
Parada aí, porra! Vou meter bala na sua cabeça! Alô, vai avisar o pessoal, vai avisar o pessoal!
Oi, oi, oi. To nedostal dáma zatím, že jo? Oj. Tam bych úplně schoval další součástku. Teda jak je všude ta tráva, tak tady se to hledá blbě, no? Oproti budovám, kde máte prostě tu součástku položenou. Vzduch je čistý. Jinak parto, každý like a každý odběr samozřejmě ceníme. Vážíme si ho. Tyve, neměl bych si tu uzinu sebrat, hele? Maxi?
I was getting nowhere fast. The cold turkey was messing with me, like I was looking through another man's eyes. I needed to focus.
Jo, protože v momentě, co mi dojdou náboje do toho AKčka, tak chci mít u sebe aspoň uzinku. S nějakou municí. Navíc tam nažilo AKčko, to jsem přehlídnul, takže jsme zase nějakou nabrali. Velmi dobře.
I could hear a woman screaming. I thought I'd found Fabiana, but instead I'd stumbled across some testosterone fest. A bunch of young punks with guns killing time the only way they knew how. Nova Esperanza wasn't exactly a dinner and movie kind of place. I recognized the hoods who jumped me earlier. I was trying to decide whether to crash this party or turn back, when my natural grace and finesse made the decision for me.
Ty pičo, jak to bylo hodně těsně. Mě baví spíš to AKčko. Tyba, tohle... Oh shit! Oi! Ty zmrde. Tyva, co to je s tím aimem teď? No tak. No tak Maxi, já vím, že máš spocený ruce, ale do piče. To je ono. To je ono. Dobrá. Ještě jeden. Pojď. To bychom měli.
Fabiano's market value is falling by the second. I had to get to Serrano before he dumped his stock.
Tak. To jsme možná přehlídli, tuhletu část, když už nám dávají na další. Je to možný. Tak. To je pravda, že nikdy nevíte, odkud vyběhnou, ty vole.
These bastards look different. Tougher, more capable. They didn't look like Serrano's boys, but I could tell I was moving up the food chain. I hoped Fabiano wasn't going to be served up come feeding time. I'd have felt worse taking someone's medication if everybody in that place hadn't been trying to kill me. There was no need to announce my arrival in that part of town. I'd drawn more than enough attention already.
Tá faltando uma loira gelada. Você falou que ia buscar, porra. Pô, eu falei que vai ser otário aqui 3 vezes, aí até agora nada. Vai tomando seu cu, rapaz. Vai buscar cerveja cedo. Que porra que tá fazendo lá embaixo? Sei lá, os malandros matariam sua mãe por uma trouxa de maconha. Poeta não vive sem samba, não vive sem poeta, não ele aguenta. Ele tá aqui, caralho! Acorda, 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 vai!
Ty hlasy všude, ne? Jak ty řvoucí děcka, vole. Jak prdel, na tu dobu tu favelu udělali docela... Počkej, já jsem tam měl ještě léky.
Giovanna, charity worker and socialite. Work with the poor and play with the rich. You try to live in two worlds. Eventually, you're gonna get your life ripped apart.
Oi. Jo, on ještě stál, jo? Potom, co jsem mu takhle nakropil na hrudník. Dobrá. Jo, to jsem dojebal. Přes tu trávu vidím úplný hovno. Dobrá. Všude ty hvíznutí, ne? A tohle ty vole.
filho da puta.
Caralho, porra! Vamos! Me ajude! Vou te matar! Dá cobertura!
To se jenom střílet, ale nehodí. Chyba další. To bychom měli. No vole. Ale tady by Max všechno vole vzal a prodal tu někde vole. Tak by měl vystaráno.
I'd seen enough. Passos had told me about this stuff. Oxidado. They called it rust, packed full of healthy ingredients like quicklime and kerosene, cheaper, stronger, and deadlier than crack. Easily marketed to the poor and desperate. All in all, a fine, honorable way to earn a living.
Se nám trošku zesvětlilo, tak já upravím webku. Nebo spíš jako setmělo. Zesvětlíme webku. To je vončo. To je vončo.
I couldn't find any clues in this place, so I decided to do my bit for the drugs trade. I was definitely in Commando Sombre territory. If Fabiana was still alive, she couldn't be far away.
To je civil, ne?
That much security, it had to be Serrano's pad. Since I was in the neighborhood, I figured he wouldn't mind if I dropped in and thanked him personally for his hospitality. It wasn't like he wasn't expecting me.
Znova. To je taky na píču skočit sem. I když tamhle to... Oni mě vole od... jako všude vyženou hned, si myslím. Dobrý. A máme upolovanou bročku zlatou. Já věděl, že tam ještě zůstal nějaký mamrt. Jo. Ty vole. Teď mi docela nandali, joši. Nemyslel jsem tu nějaký léčíky někde? Asi ne, vole. Jo, tady. Dobrý, tady jsme safe. Se napijeme malinko. Tady Max by mě bavila nejvíc, hele 100% dvojka. Mně ta dvojka prostě sedla úplně nejvíc. Tak. Takže prostě dvojka za mě byla jako nejlepší, no. Hrál jsem ji tenkrát v době, když jsem byl úplně jako samozřejmě mladý kluk puberťák a úplně jsem byl zamilovaný do Mony Sax. Hrozně se mi líbila i ta jakoby stavba toho příběhu, takový ty ikonický momenty, na kterých nebylo nic special, ale pro mě nějakým způsobem, jo, třeba doteď si pamatuju na tu scénu, jak ten Kaufman vyleze z toho výtahu s těma dvěma prostě gorilama, s těma uzinama prostě. Jsou tam hrozně dobrý mise, no. I jak se to střídá, hraješ potom za tu Monu. Hele, kdyby měla jednička remaster, tak by mě asi bavila nejvíc, protože má ten příběh takový nejsilnější. Ale jako kdybych měl brát jako celek, tak rozhodně dvojka, no. A samozřejmě akce je udělaná nejlíp v tomhletom třetím díle, no. Ale mě třeba i tenkrát hrozně bavily módy na dvojku. Jeden mod se mi jmenoval Equilibrium. A bylo do toho spoustu modů, taky různý Matrixový Equilibrium módy a to mě bavilo jako strašně. Že jste měli třeba místnost, stejně jako z toho filmu, jak tam hraje Christian Bale, toho borce, jak ty lidi nesmí brát ty pilulky kvůli těm citům, ne? No a to bylo zpracovaný fakt dobře. To byl vlastně i tenkrát si myslím můj takovej entry level do módu, jakože proč jsem do toho jako tenkrát vstoupil, začal jsem to zkoumat, jak se to dělá, jak se to tam nahrává do těch her. A to nebylo jako, že jste měli ty Vortex, jako mám dneska na Cyberpunk, že jo, hodíme si tam ty vole módů stovky a je to v pohodě, no. Tenkrát to bylo docela složitý. A alespoň jsem se na tom naučil, no. Takže dvojka, rozhodně. Jak to máš ty?
I had to hope the king was in his castle. As I approached the spot, I could hear raised voices. Then I saw that Marcello had turned up with a suitcase full of money along with Fabiano's sister, Giovanna. I only understood a little, but things were not going well. I wasn't expecting quite so many armed goons, but there was no backing out now. I would just have to act harder than I felt.
Put the guns down! Let the girls go. No one needs to die, asshole.
Tomar no cu, seu gringo de merda. Vou matar sim.
Don't you kill her! Don't you!
Okay.
Seu filho da... Atividade! É a porra da UP! Ó, você fica com o gringo! Adivinha quanto tem depois? Vamos nessa, caralho! Atividade! Atividade, caralho!
Here I was again, with all hell breaking loose around me, standing over another dead girl I had been trying to protect.
I'll give you a minute,
I
buddy.
Jo.
had been married a short time.
Tyjo, změna ohazu, parto. Bílá košile a kabátek. Jdu na to. To si zaslouží přece like, ne? Tak, máme. Jsme připraveni. Tady ta přestřelka je docela těžká, ty vole.
By now she had been dead longer than I knew her. I still hadn't really forgiven myself for the Mona business, but I knew that was just grief. The insanity that comes with losing the life you had built. Michelle, I missed her with every part of my being. I hated the world for not killing me with her, and I hated myself for allowing this to happen to her and our little girl. But I knew I had to leave town.
Excuse me. Max Payne?
Somehow, I didn't think he was about to tell me I'd won the lottery. If I could get back to Passos, we'd be in a slightly better position to handle this situation.
Ty vole, už čas se jede. Tady nemám nikdy čas si třeba zakořit nebo se napít.
Just leave him. I knew I shouldn't have gone there, and that Passos might have to pay the price for my sentimentality.
Sorry, I just had to say goodbye.
You okay? I will be once we get out of here. I get the feeling those weren't the only guys DeMarco sent after us.
Got that feeling too.
I started to wonder if my luck was about to run out when I realized it had a long time ago. Then That's why I was here.
There he is! The money's mine! That's if there's anything left to identify the bodies with.
You good?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Tak hele, něco mi říká, že tady bude určitě schovaná, no jasně. A možná byla i v té předchozí, no sakra. Jsem se měl podívat. Že víme, že jsme viděli, že jsou třeba i dvě součástky v jedné oblasti, takže se to jenom rychle mrknu. Ale asi dobrý. To šlo dobře? To si vemu, díky. Že ono zahodí takhle.
Hold up! Can you just cover me? I'll cover you! Go kill him!
Tak granátomet jsem nám poschoval. V klidu, pasos, v klidu. V New Yorku mafie, ne?
Detective Valerie Winterson. One of my bullets is buried down there with her. I tell myself it was a tragic misunderstanding, an awful mistake. I tell myself a lot of things. All of it crap. The truth was, it was her or Mona. And I made a very bad call. This was one decision of mine I buried deeper than all the others.
V New Yorku mafie jsem chtěl říct, pana mě favela gangy, tyhle Max to má taky, vole, dobrý.
Plots here weren't cheap. I'd take a freebie.
Hey, come on. Hey, wake up. Let's go. There he is. Hey, how you doing? You heard about the thing? $100,000. I'm not fucking around. I'm not either. You know what? I don't trust Joey.
The troops had arrived. Either DeMarco had thrown an army at this job, or he'd put a high enough bounty on our heads to attract every contract-buying scumbag on the eastern seaboard.
Yeah, but how are we gonna know who whacked him?
Teď ten granátomet.
I got hollow points. Yeah, look.
we all got hollow points. Look, we'll split the bounty nice and even, all right? All right? Fair. That's all. I look like a fucking socialist an aid worker. We'll work it out together, okay? Look, cuz, how long have we been doing this? I'm not giving no handouts. Not asking for a handout. We're out here working. Whatever. Shut up. Whatever. Whatever you say. There he is! All right? Just look. Joe. Oh!
Ty ono to tam nedolítne. Do píče. Jsem špatně načasoval. To uděláme takhle. Jo, oni ho zastřelí. Počkej, ukaž. To by spíš předělá problémy, ten granátomet. Když... Počkej. Ne. No. Já to chci s ním zandat, počkej. Ne, říkej. No dobře.
Had put some distance between himself and the goons. I meant to follow.
I got someone. I think it's the hit. That Max Payne. The other guy might be here as well. Where you at? Over by that circular thing. The hit. He's like Latino or something. Which hit? Payne or the other one? Just hold on to him.
Já to věděl. Tak to jsem zandal skrz ty. To bylo dobré.
They didn't have much of a reason to keep Passos alive, whoever they thought he was.
Tak aspoň ho sebou nemusíme tahat. Já jsem ho chtěl prostě použít.
I didn't mind saying goodbye to this place whacked out on meds.
Man, just be cool, okay? Be cool. Don't tell me to be cool. You Max Payne? Who? Very fucking funny. Whatever. You're Max Payne. I thought he was fucking Max Payne.
Confusing, huh?
Hey, you make one more move, and this guy, whoever the fuck he is gonna get fucking dead. Look, man, give yourself up, and DeMarco might have a change of conscience, huh? Might grant you one last reprievement. Ain't no reprievement gonna be found otherwise.
I don't even know who he is.
Trump should be dead already!
Think about...
Ucho mu střelil.
Hey man, you all right?
No.
Hey, thanks, bro.
OK. Ty vole, tady najít zlatou součástku, to je taky, vole, Payne. Ale tady nikde nic. Tam u něj už se nám to pustí dál. Tak já ještě kouknu tam, a když tak jdem. Ale jako v tom kabátu už začíná být docela vedro. A ono už jsme na konci skoro. Nebo už jsme na konci?
Holy shit! What the hell is going on here?
Don't worry about it. Just get out of here, okay?
Sounds like a fucking war is going on.
Calm down.
Some poor bastard quite literally on the graveyard shift. Must have been wondering why there were suddenly more bodies above ground than below.
Sniper! Shit!
All I can hope for is that he didn't even hear the shot that killed him.
Get down! Shot came from the top of the mausoleum, up in the tower.
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Hey, asshole!
Ale tohle nebylo.
Don't let them draw you out. I could use a little help over here.
Move up, I got you.
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
You gotta move again. I'll give you cover. Wait on me. I'm covering you. Shit, more guys.
Get that fuck! Climb that motherfucker! Will you please?
Take it easy on you. Okay, I'm gonna cover you again. See if you can flank him. Get a shot.
Run, duck, flank. Easy orders to give when you're way behind the front line.
Windows coming up.
Ne, teď to jsem píča. Hlavně, že dělám píčoviny, vole.
Up in the tower.
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Move to the tomb! More of them! They're rushing you! You okay?
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
Gotta move again! I'll give you cover! Wait on me! Go! Hit the gravestone! Don't give that sniper anything to aim at! Shoot that fucker! Cover me! Go ahead!
Let's go to that bastard!
Předtím jsem to zahrál líp.
Run, duck, flank. Easy orders to give when you're way behind the front line.
Windows coming up!
Great.
Go around! Left! Get an angle!
We'd come in here to hide, not very successfully as things turned out.
Freeze! As opposed to what? Disco dance?
Shut the fuck up, half-caste. Turn around. Turn around. Move. Move!
Hold it! That way, you fucking jokers. Move!
Where we going?
Ale mají větší damage. Asi o 10%, myslím.
You killed my son. You killed my fucking son. My boy. My only son.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Fuck you! Sorry for your loss. But your son was killed in gun battle. A battle he started. Shut your fucking mouth! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Fuck you! You killed my son! You fucking spick! Ow! You killed my son! Dig! Now!
I have to admit, I almost felt bad for the guy.
Dig!
Sure, he had lived a bad life, but I, of all people, knew that living with this grief would be payment enough for any sins. Still, perhaps not so bad that I was prepared to dig my own grave and let these goombas kill me without even getting some dirt on their hands.
Your body ain't gonna bury itself. Dig, motherfucker!
I didn't want to tell the guy there were 45 other bodies in the cemetery that weren't receiving their Christian rites. I figured the Gravedigger Act would buy us some time.
I'm getting tired just watching you!
Boom!
No!
Where are you going? Atari!
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, follow me.
Oj, oj, oj.
Vinny Gognetti. I didn't think there was enough of him left to fill a grave. Poor son of a bitch. His antics had brought the once great house of Punchinello to its knees, and they were still struggling to stand up.
Tam určitě půjdem. Se podíváme, jestli něco neskovali tady. A to už bych si asi všimnul. A ty vole. A už máme i Glock. Proto to tu takhle prolejzáme jak idiot právě. Teočka, ale moc nábojů teda nemám, vole. To si radši jemu bouchačku. Ještě si jakhle oblezu, ať mám nějaký náboje.
The morgue. How appropriate.
Tak ten mi poslal dobrou teď. Doufám, že tu ještě najdu nějaký léky. No, výborně.
Something for the cold.
To víš, že mám Maxi něco na chřipku.
This way. Up there. Go on. Go, go, go.
You go first.
All right, gentlemen, thank you.
This place looks about as good as any to make a stand.
At least the coroner won't have to go far to go to work.
Like I said, Passo's always had a good sense of humor.
We gotta find a phone. I got a connection in Queens who can help us.
Huh. All right.
Spread out and clear every room before you move on. We don't want to miss these damn fools.
Our SOS was gonna have to wait.
Can't move here, Max! You gotta get up there and take him out!
On fakt nevyleze, jo, ten sráč.
Come on, man, get up there, take him out! He's got all the angles!
Ten svině.
Find that phone. Make a call. There's gotta be a landline in that office, man. I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, at least for a little while.
Call somebody, get a little help, and we'll get out of here. Hey, it's me. Look, we really need to get out of New Jersey. Things are heating up. We got like half the New Jersey mob after us. And a cemetery in Hoboken.
Here I was again, halfway down the world, and still looking at the...
Tak to použijeme jako pauzičku. Když máme konec mise, já se přehodím do košilky a dám si rychlý cigárko, OK? Takže 5minutková pauzička, parto. Každý like, každý odběr ceníme. A já jsem hned u vás. Můžeme.
Bodies of women I was supposed to protect. Only difference now is I didn't understand the language.
Vai pra lá. Tranquilo, tranquilo, pode ficar tranquilo. Fica nessa parede, seu americano de merda. Que porra tá acontecendo aqui? Que merda tá acontecendo aqui?
Haven't you figured out I don't speak your fucking language?
Seu gringo de merda, cala a boca, seu gringo!
That's right, I may be a moron, but here's the thing. I ain't quite as dumb as I seem.
It was time to get out of there. Seemed like someone had decided to carry out some impromptu justice on the street life below. I'd failed Rodrigo and I'd failed Fabiana. In that awful nightclub, the stadium, the docks. I'd been given enough chances to make this right, and again, I'd blown it. Perhaps this was my punishment from the fates. Keep reliving the same mistakes for all eternity.
Osm nábojů.
I had to get that image of Fabiana out of my head.
Max byl totiž vždycky dobrý v tom, že ty příběhy jsou celkem jako smutný. A že tam moc happy endingy jako nebejvají, kolikrát. Jo, když se jmete, že prostě jí hledáme celou hru a najednou je dead. Takže Max prostě failnul. Chránil toho bosse, ten je taky dead. Jo, se mi líbí, že udrželi ten jakoby grim tone toho příběhu.
There was a danger of this starting to get too real. The cops didn't seem too concerned with meeting their arrest quotas. Between me and Sao Paulo's finest, it'd be a miracle if the CS were still in business by the end of the day. The place was swarming with cops, but they weren't there for me, as far as I could tell. And I'd blundered my way into enough clusterfucks for one day. If these fools could buy me some time, I might have a chance to get to Marcelo and Giovanna before somebody put a bullet in their heads too.
Já jsem možná nemusel se s nima střílet. Čekaj, já to nechám padnout. Já jsem možná mohl běžet dál, ale...
Giovanna and Marcelo were still alive, but I didn't hold out much hope they'd stay that way for long. I'd already lost the ransom money, got the hostage killed, and I was only just getting started. This was turning into another fine example of private security work. I'd heard about these raids. Rent-a-thugs in body armor sending a message to the poor that the cops are still in charge. When they hit the favelas, they came in hard and fast. Anyone was fair game, as I was about to find out.
Teď už po něj musíme jít. Čekaj, ještě jednou, nestratíme tolik života. On ještě, no to jdi do píčiny. Tak ještě jednou. Do píči Maxi, ty vole. Tady je totiž zbytečný ten život fakt ztratit. Takhle v pohodě. Oj. Když bych skočil dolů, jak mi to veme život. Měl pocit, že to je ještě jeden, vole. To víš, že tam je. To si píše tam je.
I'd seen that number before. Were these the same bloodthirsty motherfuckers that showed up after the shootout at the party? The odds of me getting out of there alive, let alone Giovanna and Marcello, were narrowing with every passing second. I guess sobriety is relative. This wasn't such a good spot to enjoy the view.
Jo, tady, vole. I was still alive, and still not all that happy about it. Why did the easy way out never come? Maybe I thought I didn't deserve it.
Tá me tirando, pô! Alguma coisa, seu filho da puta! Onde tá o seu chefe, seu filho da puta? Cadê o Serrano? Não, mano, eu não sei nada.
Man, I was guessing these guys didn't spend their spare time studying the Geneva Convention.
Nice, nice, díky za info. Tak Nory musíme naklepnout, ne? Mi neříkej.
Jesus Christ, these bastards weren't playing games. These were the same paramilitary cops I had seen executing fools after the failed kidnapping at the party. Nasty business. If these were the guys De Silva was worried about, maybe he had a point. Yes, this was definitely them. Jesus Christ, these bastards made the NYPD look like the Hare Krishnas.
Dobrá.
I couldn't make much sense of what I was seeing, but I had the feeling it wasn't that strange for anyone else.
A spíš doufám, že ta Moskva uzná ten mír na těch 30 dní a bude už to fakt směřovat k tomu ukončení, no, té války. To by mu dělalo hroznou radost. To by bylo super.
I had no option but to take the scenic route. These charmers weren't there to make a couple of arrests. They were bussing them out by the dozen. But who was I to cast judgment on proper police procedure and justifiable use of force?
Puxou! Essa puta aqui! Traz essa puta aí!
Não posso esperar pra sair daqui.
História de merda. Eles nunca aprendem a lição.
Traficantes e viciados, né? Espero o quê?
A najednou tam není nikdo, ne, na té ulici. Ty jak si mám vzít větší kver? Teď jsem se nechal zbytečně hitnout, vole, kurva.
It seemed like as good a place as any to lie low and get my bearings. Problem was, some other fine gentleman had the same idea. I'd gone from out of luck to unarmed and shit out of luck. Another reminder, not that I needed one, that any low point can always go lower, as my new friends were about to find out. It was Sao Paulo's finest and a busload of lucky winners they'd picked out earlier. I decided I might as well follow them. I was lost and they were going somewhere. And it was the closest I was going to get to a plan. Where were they taking them? Did they have Marcelo and Giovanna? Was this just an average favela raid or something more? When all you're left with is questions, I guess your only option is to go with your gut. And my gut was telling me that band of merry men would lead me to some answers. Answers I'd soon wish I'd never received. What was going on here? They looked like the same paramilitaries from the stadium in office attacks. Something felt wrong. In fact, everything felt wrong. Anytime those guys decided to join the party, you could be sure it wasn't gonna end in a piñata and a slice of cake. What the fuck was this? The vigilantes doing an exchange with the death squad cops? Were they buying people? What the hell for? None of this made too much sense. These two were serious operatives. One was a band of hired killers and the other supposed to keep the peace. Yet they were doing deals. Now I had to find Giovanna and Marcello. Without a better plan, I thought I better follow this bastard.
Não faz isso não, viu? Por favor, não faça isso não. Vamos acabar com essa porra. Cala a boca, sua puta. Vem pra cá.
Here was Giovanna and Marcello. What the hell were they about to do to him?
Marcello!
To je brutál, jako takhle v těch pneumatikách, vole.
Você tá fugido, gringo.
You bastard.
Você devia ter ficado nos Estados Unidos.
Jsem chtěl zkusit, jak dlouho by to dá času. Hustý. Proč to neudělal? Jsem to zmášnul.
Giovanna! It's gonna be okay. No, 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 no. You don't want to do that. Come on. Go, 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 go. Why did they do that to Marcello?
It's a legendary gang way of killing people.
These are no ordinary street gang.
I guess they want people to think they are. With this, they can justify the killings of today and the people they took.
Shh. Quem fez isso?
Foi americano.
Foi? Foi?
He's blaming you for the death of his friend.
Porra de americano. Você morre, porra. Caralho. Contra ele. Mata ele.
Pode deixar, eu mato.
After a couple of hours of lying in shit, you learn to appreciate what you've got. And right now, all we had was each other. I was a wreck, and Giovanna, well, I knew what she'd seen no amount of drugs or therapy could erase. That kind of pain follows you around forever. The constant shadow of a wasted life. The poor girl had been through enough. We had to find a way out of there. Giovanna was calling Passos. I didn't know if this was a good place to hide or not. When half the local police force and a crew of paramilitary psychopaths want to send you upstairs, I reasoned the crowd was as good a place as any. At least when we got shot. Maybe some kind soul would take a video and put it on the internet.
Let's go. I just saw a couple looking at me.
All right.
Pasto said there's a good place to hide in the back.
Just try to stay calm.
Bílý tílko, ty vole, musím sehnat do příště. To nevím, jestli tu mám totiž. Seženu. Do příštího streamu.
I guess this is it.
No, keep going. That's a girl. to stay calm, right? I know this is fucked up.
I'm pretty calm. I'm also pregnant.
You gotta be shitting me.
Me and Raul, Passos you call him. We just want to live somewhere, away from this shit.
I understand. I wanted that too, a long time ago.
What happened?
Just didn't work out that way.
Sorry to hear that.
Maybe things will be different. For you two, I mean. Passos is a lucky guy. Shh.
Já, chefe.
I don't think these guys are here for your baby shower.
Get down. Stay out of sight.
Disperse e procure por toda parte. Temos que achar a menina e o americano.
Tak jo, proto.
Tá bom. Ok.
Do příště nemusím se nad bílý tílko. Tady dneska, Max, se teda skončíme. Prošli jsme za další 2 chaptery, myslím. Nebo nějak tak. Takže tak. Já přejmenu streamek a půjdeme na expedici. Dobré to bylo. Mě prostě z toho Maxe Payna bohužel baví úplně nejvíc ty sekce, kdy on vzpomíná na ten New York, no. Ty mi prostě přijdou úplně nejzajímavější. A tenkrát mě sralo, že tam mají hrozně moc efektů v těch ukázkách, až takový, jakoby různý takový to furt to blikání a tohle a to mě sere dodnes, teda musím říct. Ale jinak jak říkám, no, ta akce je prostě taková nenahraditelná, co tady mají. Každopádně moc vám děkuju, že jste koukali, dejte mi vědět, jestli vás Max Payne 3 baví i po tolika letech, když to máme hezky ve 4K a v dobré kvalitě. No a já se na vás budu těšit zase u příštího streamu. Mějte se hezky, dávejte na sebe bacha a kdybyste nekoukali na expedici, tak ať vám nový týden začne dobře a úspěšně. To je vše a peace.